6 days after the Chinese spy balloon falls into the Atlantic, a radar operator in Alaska sees something. Again, another object. High altitude, slow-moving, unidentified. The order comes fast this time. Shoot it down. An F-22 scrambles, locks on, fires. The object explodes over frozen tundra. But it doesn't stop there. February 11th, another detection, this time over Canada. February 12th, Lake Huron, Michigan. 3 more objects in 3 days. Fighter jets hunt them down. One by one, each shot out of the sky. America isn't taking chances anymore. The public watches, nervous. Cable news runs constant updates. Is this an invasion? How many are up there? What if we missed some? The Pentagon stays quiet, but behind closed doors, panic spreads. Because the terrifying truth is starting to sink in. This wasn't just one balloon. Intelligence analysts pull classified files going back years. Satellite imagery, radar logs, incident reports that were dismissed as glitches or anomalies. They find evidence everywhere. Balloons over Guam in 2021, over Japan, over Hawaii, over military bases across the Pacific. Detected, logged, and then ignored. Filed under non-critical because they were slow, because they seemed harmless, because American defense systems were built to stop missiles, not drifting balloons. The blind spot wasn't an accident, it was a strategy, and China exploited it perfectly. But here's where it gets worse. Not all of those objects shot down in February were Chinese spy balloons. Some were weather balloons, scientific research projects, amateur radio experiments launched by hobbyists, innocent, harmless. One belonged to a high school science club in Illinois. Another was a NASA atmospheric research probe. But in the paranoia following the Chinese balloon, they became targets. Shoot first, ask questions later. The military won't officially confirm how many civilian balloons were destroyed. But sources say at least 2 of the 4 objects shot down weren't threats at all. Collateral damage in a sky suddenly filled with fear. Meanwhile, Beijing doubles down on denial. The balloon was civilian. Blown off course, the US overreacted. No apology, no explanation, no cooperation. When American officials request joint investigations, China refuses. Diplomatic relations freeze. Trade talks stall. Military posturing escalates across the Pacific. This isn't just about a balloon anymore. It's about trust, sovereignty, the rules of engagement between superpowers. And those rules just broke. Then comes the revelation that changes everything. Intelligence agencies release a classified assessment. Dozens of surveillance balloons from multiple nations have been drifting through the stratosphere for years. China, Russia, even some American allies. A silent, invisible fleet, circling the globe at 60,000 feet, collecting intelligence, mapping infrastructure, testing defenses, cheap, untraceable. Nearly impossible to stop once airborne, an entire dimension of espionage we ignored, until one balloon crossed the wrong border. The skies aren't empty, they're crowded, with balloons, satellites, drones, objects we can't even identify. Some we know about, most we don't. And the chilling part? This has been happening for years, right above our heads. We just never looked up. So the question isn't what that one balloon saw. It's what else is up there, watching us right now.